graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled it out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? How you all doing? Play-by-play with JJ in the house. The name is Jason Joseph. All right, let's turn on this light over here. Thought that was turned on. Now it is. All right, so we got Mets and Dodgers playing in Game 3 of the NLCS tonight. Should be a very, very good matchup. And we're going to put it on right now and get into calling the game. So that should be really, really nice. The game, I guess, is on FS1, right? Yeah, I guess so. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see, the NBA's on. There it is. Okay, cool stuff. Dodgers and Mets. Okay, we are underway, so it'll be Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Muncy, Hernandez, Lux, Smith, Edman, and Hernandez all batting. That's Kike Hernandez batting in the 9th spot. All batting for the Dodgers. And there's already one out so far here in the top of the first. Ohtani got out the pitch, and that's taken low and away to Mookie Betts for a ball. Okay. All right, so Ohtani ended up grounding out to first here in the first. And the 1-0 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. It was a slider that was down low. Severino is on the hill. Luis Severino with an 11-7 record in the regular season and a 3.91 earned run average. The 1-1, strike 2. It's on the outside edge. Last time he pitched, it was against the Phillies. He went 6 innings and struck out 7 batters. 1-2 pitch. That misses inside for ball 2. What are your final score predictions? Comment down below. Comment down below, baby. Hi, JJ. What's up? How you been? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Jane's here. What's up, Jane? What's up, Philadelphia Sports Edits? I'm doing good, guys. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mookie Betts. And he takes the next pitch downstairs and away. And the count is now full. On the defensive side of the diamond for the New York Mets, it'll be Severino on the hill. Behind the plate, it's Francisco Alvarez. As the 3-2 pitch on the way is a cold strike 3 to Mookie Betts, and he is down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down already here in the top of the first. That pitch looked a little bit outside. It was a cutter. And Alvarez with a good frame job. So Betts is down looking. Then Ohtani, we just said, he grounded out to first. Okay. So now it's Freddie Freeman who is up to bat. Getting back to the defensive side of the diamond for the Mets. It's Alonso over at first. Iglesias at second. Over at third base, it's Vientos. Shortstop is Lindor. The pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball right down Broadway. Marte's playing out in right. And Taylor's out in center, and Nimmo's out in left. Alvarez behind the plate, and Severino on the hill. 0-1, swing and a miss again at 97 miles per hour. Sevy with the heat already. Series is tied 1-1 in this best of 7 NLCS. The ball's 2 strikes to Freddie Freeman, and the 0-2 pitch just misses outside. And not by much. 53 degrees out at Citi Field. That's where the Dodgers and Mets are playing, home of the New York Mets. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the next pitch just misses for ball 2. Home plate umpire is Marvin Hudson. Bill Miller's at first. David Rackley's at second. Jordan Becker's the third base umpire. Jeremy Rehack is out in left, and Mike Machlinski is in right. The 2-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a swing and a miss by Freddie Freeman. And back-to-back strikeouts in a 1-2-3 inning to get the top of the first out of the way. Bottom of the first coming up as the Mets and the Dodgers are tied 0-0. Okay. All right, let me reorganize this guy. Let's get this back on up here. Okay. And let's put this up. Undo. There we go. And now we got this a little bit skewed. Okay. That's better. All right, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing tonight? Let me know down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when we go live. When your teams are not playing, go for the underdog. Is that what it is? Oh, go for the cheers. Go for the beer. Yeah. Good stuff. 11:13 a.m. Thursday. I'm in the future. Wow. That's funny. All right, let's get into the Mets starting lineup as we go to the bottom of the first. Yuki Matsui's here. What's up, Yuki? How you doing, man? What is good? Yes, sir. What is up? All right, we go to the bottom of the first. Shout out to you, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. All right, Francisco Lindor will be batting in the leadoff spot for the Mets. Then it's Mark Vientos, Brandon Nimmo, Pete Alonso, Starling Marte, J.D. Martinez, Jose Iglesias, Tyrone Taylor, and Francisco Alvarez. And that is from 1 through 9. Lindor over at shortstop. He's batting first. Vientos at third. He's batting second. Third is Nimmo, who's out in left. And then it's Alonso over at first base in the cleanup spot. Marte playing out in right field, hitting fifth. J.D. Martinez gets the DH call today. He'll be batting sixth. Jose Iglesias over at second base, batting seventh. And the eighth hitter will be Tyrone Taylor out in center field. And Francisco Alvarez will wrap things up for the Mets lineup. And the guy that they're going to be facing, will be Walker Buehler, who last pitched in Game 3 of the NLDS, allowed 6 earned runs in 5 innings, and could not strike out anybody. Crazy as that sounds. So we'll have to face Lindor first to start off the bottom of the first. Mets are in their black tops, white bottoms, with the dark blue letters and the outlines of Mets painted on the front part of the chest. First pitch is down for a ball. Buehler comes set and fires and throws it high and wide for ball 2. Good afternoon, everybody. What's up, John? Hawaii. 2-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards deep left center field. And there's Hernandez, who's there, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. That was a big play by him out in center field. Kike Hernandez out in center field for the Dodgers tonight. Teoscar plays out in left, and Betts is in right field. Dodgers, by the way, we mentioned that the Mets are in their black tops and white bottoms and have blue letters and numbers on both the front and the back. The pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. The Dodgers are in their gray tops and gray bottoms and have the word Dodgers across the chest in blue. Buehler also has a bright blue glove that he's wearing. The ball's one strike. And Buehler with the knuckle curve. It's swung on and missed by Mark Vientos. You have Ohana tattooed on your arm? Aw. Ohana means family. I love that. 0-2. That's down and away. What are your final score predictions? Comment them down below, folks. 1-2 delivery to Vientos. That breaking ball just misses. They try to check to see if he went around, and they say no over at first base. Again, Bill Miller is over there. Lou's here. What's up, Lou? How you doing, man? What is good? 2-2 pitch, and there's a foul ball just hit off the foot of Vientos. So I wanted to just let you all know, of course, during the off season, we'll be talking about the Phillies for sure. We'll be keeping up with them every day. But we're still going to be we're back at doing the Eagles on Sunday, and then we got Sixers basketball coming up really soon. 2-2 pitch, and that's down and away for ball 3. We're also going to sprinkle in some Flyers games as well. Just not when they're on the West Coast. The payoff pitch to Vientos. Swing and a miss. Buehler struck him out. 2 gone in the bottom of the first, and that's the 3rd strikeout already in this ball game. So again, Lindor flied out to center. Vientos struck out swinging. And here comes Brandon Nimmo, who stares at a knuckle curve that catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Has a pink elbow guard and pink and white batting gloves. 0-1 delivery, check swing, ground ball, hit over to third base. Muncy has it, and he's just going to have to eat it up as Nimmo gets on with an infield single with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Wise decision by Max over at third. That was just a lucky base hit. Muncy he was shifted over towards that right side. Wasn't covering that third base area. And just was able to keep it in the infield. And that could have been a double. And now it's Pete Alonso, who takes a sweeper down. Alonso 1 for 7 in the NLCS so far, with a stolen base, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. The 1-0 pitch to Alonso. It's at 94 on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 5 for 14 against Walker Buehler, and out of the 5 hits, 4 of them have been home runs. 1-1. That's down and away. Maria's here. What's up, Maria? How you doing? What is good? I wanted to give Maria the bell. Y'all deserve the bell, too. What is up, Maria? Good to see you on here. Welcome on in. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's going to make the count now 2-2. So we're in the bottom of the first. There's no score in Game 3 of the NLCS. The 2-2 delivery, that misses low and away. And the count is now full. Dodgers took Game 1 of the series and shut out the Mets 9-0. Mets then responded at Dodger Stadium and won 7-3 in Game 2. So the series tied 1-1. I got a runner on over at first in the bottom of the first. Alonso in the box, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Buehler kicks, delivers, and the pitch is fouled away. The runner did go. That was Nimmo, but he has to travel back over to first base. Please post your final score predictions down below if you have not done so already. Buehler with the second payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Alonso strikes out, and the inning is over. So both pitchers get 2 strikeouts in their halves of the first inning. And we head to the top of the second. We're through 1 frame with no score. Okay. Right. The Aloha spirit is a real thing. The mana is strong. Nice. I'm happy that you're having a good time, John. Really happy that you're having a good time over there. I've always wanted to try to go to Hawaii. Muncy, Teoscar, and Lux are due up in the batting order for the Dodgers. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. It's all for free. We come on here for Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, and Eagles football. And we're also covering the rest of the MLB playoffs as well. We're going to try to do as many games as we can. So, yeah. I love coming on here, man. I really do. I have a lot of fun doing this. I don't really see this as work, you know. I have a blast doing this. It's a lot of fun. 7-6 Mets, says Jane. That's your final score prediction? Okay. Cool. You know, let me ask you guys something. Okay. I didn't post a poll question today. Who do we want in the World Series? Please comment down below. I said, somebody said Yankees Mets like would be really, really good. And I did agree with that yesterday. It would be like what baseball wants. But I'll be honest with you. And after sleeping on it, right now I want Guardians Mets. Just because of the underdog franchises. You know, I think that that's really cool. Do it, JJ. I got an extra room. Bring some tasty cakes and some salt pretzels. Yeah. I can't. I think it's a little bit too late to do it now. I'm addicted and they want me to go to rehab, and I say no, no, no. That's Amy Winehouse, right? It's Amy Winehouse. Try to make me go to rehab. That's a good song. Next, Muncy up to bat and the pitch, and that's upstairs for a ball. You know, I finally actually got to watch Caitlin Clark's broadcasting video. I didn't really fully see it before. It is so cute. I think it's great. I think it's so cool. If Caitlin ever wants to come on to play-by-play with JJ and call a Phillies game, by all means, the door is open. The door is open, Caitlin. That's for sure. If you want to come on here ever and do play-by-play for an inning of Phillies baseball, you're more than welcome to. 3 balls, no strikes. Severino kicks and delivers, and Muncy slices that one foul towards the first base side. Charge! Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, I liked Amy. 3-1. That misses outside for ball 4 here in the top of the second. And there is a leadoff walk. Right. That was to Teoscar Hernandez. The rest of the world wants Yankees-Dodgers bets. Or best against the bets. Best against the bets, for sure. One ball, no strikes to Teoscar, excuse me. So Teoscar is up to bat. And the 1-0 pitch. That looked like it was high, and it was, and it's now ball 2. So Muncy's the one that got on with a walk. And Teoscar is in the batter's box. I have a $50 bet with my neighbor for Yankees Mets World Series. I need the money so bad right now. I feel that. Okay. I will personally root for that for you, for your sake. I got you. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the second, nobody out. And the 2-1 pitch at 97 on the outside edge. Has Ohtani homered yet in the game? It's scoreless. Has Ohtani homered yet in this series? No. Has Ohtani homered in the postseason? Yes. First game of the postseason. See, I did all the combinations. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be slapped over towards Alvarez. Throw over the second base, and that is dropped by Iglesias. And going over to cover for him is the second baseman. So Muncy is safe. And I think that they're just going to call that. It's going to go down probably as an E2, I guess. I don't know. It was an okay throw over to second base, even though it was a little bit. I mean, yeah, they had to come back for it a little bit. So it is a fielder's choice. It's probably going to be an E2, I would imagine. And so there's runners over at first and second in the top of the second with nobody out. They may not even call an error. They may just say that it's just a fielder's choice. And I think that that's what they're going to rule it as for now. Top of the second, and here's Gavin Lux. Pitch number 1, ball 1. It's a pie. JJ, you the man. See, I had to come up with all the combinations. You know? All the permutations, combinations, however you say it. 1-0 pitch, and there's a foul ball. John Williams, I would definitely look it up. Yeah. Thank you. You don't have to, JJ. I got the crystal ball, remember? It's true. It's true. You're not wrong about that. 1-1 is the count. 2 runners on. Nobody out. And Severino decides to go with a cutter. And that's inside to make the count now 2-1. Charge. Two balls, 1 strike. They look back over at second, and Severino with the pitch. Ground ball hit back over towards the mound. Severino drops it, throws it over to first, though, and does get the out over there. However, the runners do advance over to second and third, and that possibly could have been a double play, but it's just going to be a ground out, a 1-3 ground out. Yep, I think he sort of took his eyes off the ball when he tried to field it and put the ball in the glove. Yep, it just popped out. He took his eyes off of it, and it bounced right in front of him. It's Will Smith coming up, and he swings at a cutter that is way outside. So second and third is where the runners are. Muncy's at third. Teoscar's over at second. The 0-1 to Smith. Fly ball. Hit out over to right field. It's hooking foul, and it'll stay foul. Mets finished the season at 89-73. Dodgers were 98-64. 0-2 delivery. That's high. And not by much. Stop by to drop a like and say hi. I hate both of these teams. There is no good outcome, says Larry. What's up, Larry? Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate you. The 1-2 delivery. And there's a pop-up hit out over towards right field. It's going to go out of play. Dude, I guess we are the freakiest freaks. No, it's great. It's really, really awesome. Smith just hitting under 100 in the postseason so far. And he slaps the next pitch out of play once again. So back-to-back foul balls. And the sixth pitch of the at-bat coming right up. How about Michkov yesterday, man? The 1-2 delivery, that's upstairs. Came in at 97 by Severino. Larry, your Vikings have been unbelievable. 2-2 pitch, and there's a foul ball. Detroit looks pretty potent. Are we talking about the Lions, or are we talking about the Tigers? I thought that the Tigers were going to be potent. Or are we talking about the Pistons or the Red Wings? Just kidding. The 2-2 delivery, and that's inside, and the count is full. 8 pitches in this at-bat, and Severino with a total of 34 in just 1 1/3 of an inning. Sevy gets the signs, and the payoff pitch on the way. Ground ball's deflected off the glove of Severino, and everybody's going to be safe. Muncy will score. Hernandez goes over to third, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. So it's an RBI. I think that they're going to call it an RBI infield single, or it's just an RBI fielder's choice, and maybe an error on Severino. And some of these have been pretty decisive plays. Now they're going to call it for now an RBI infield single from Will Smith. And again, he's been batting under 100 so far in this postseason. So they do rule it as a hit. And the Dodgers strike first and are up 1-0. Hardcore, yeah, I'll find out on Sunday if the Vikings are real or frauds. The Lions are for real. Oh, yes, they are. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I could take the Yankees over the Mets. The Mets are the Cowboys of the MLB. The Yankees are the Cowboys of the MLB. But if you want to say our rivalry to the Mets is like the Eagles' rivalry to the Cowboys. But the Yankees are the Cowboys. The pitch on the way, and that's taken up high for a ball. Because they're America's team. One-0 pitch to Edman. That is taken up high for ball 2. Or no, they called it a strike. They said that he didn't take his bunt back in time. You're a Tampa Bay Bucks fan? Since when? I didn't know that. I had no clue. I thought that you were birds. Let's start a band, the Freakiest Freaks. Go on the road. I can play keyboard. Larry's on guitar. Who's on drums? Scott? 1-1 pitch on the way to Edman. Fly ball, hit out over to right field. It's carrying. It's going back towards the track, and what a catch! It's a sliding catch by Taylor. Hernandez will come on in to score. Man, oh man, Tyrone Taylor just went into the alleyway and almost collided with Starling Marte, and Taylor made a nice sliding catch, and I don't know how Marte got out of the way, but a little spin, and as soon as he caught it, he actually hit Marte's knee. Like, that's how fast they were both coming at each other. That was a heck of a play. It is a sacrifice fly. That thing spelled trouble all over it. And for the Mets' sake, thank goodness it's only a 2-0 lead. So there's another run. Top of the second, 2 outs. And Kike Hernandez takes a strike. It's a cutter. The ball's 1 strike. The 0-1. That was outside, but that's called strike 2. Jane, we're actually looking for a keyboard player. Oh, you actually are in your band, huh? It's cool. The 2 pitch, and there's a called strike 3 on the outside edge, but the Dodgers make some noise and get 2 runs on an RBI infield single delivered by Will Smith and a sacrifice fly by Tommy Edman. Bottom of the second coming up. Mets are going to try to get on the board themselves. Okay. That was a heck of a catch. I got to give him credit for that. That was like that was a really good catch. Tom Brady is the owner of the Raiders. Yes. He also, I think, owns a pickleball team as well. John says, I play drums. All right, well, then you can be the drummer. I don't know, we could have 2 drummers. We could have, like, more than 1 band. It says that we just have to have 1 band. Jane, Bucks are actually legit this year. Maybe not Super Bowl, but a good playoff team. I had no clue. Can't believe how many hit balls hit the pitcher like they are aiming right at him. It's like dodgeball, saying he has no reflexes. Just bounce it off the pitcher. Yeah. You're right. Good stuff. Katie's here. What's up, Katie? How you doing? What's up, Hardcore for Raw? What else do we got? Chiefs are America's team now, says Lou. Well, historically, Dallas. I'd still say Dallas still gets the most views. It's like the Houston Astros. Like, when the Houston Astros were really good, the Yankees were still, like... A team could be good for, like, 5, 6, 7, or 8 years, like the Giants or whatever, and, like, win, like, 3 World Series, but the Yankees are still the powerhouse of Major League Baseball. It's crazy. Lux, Smith, Edman, and who else? Kike. What did Kike do? Kike struck out, right? Yeah, he struck out looking. All right. We got Alonso, we got Marte. We got JD, Iglesias, Taylor. That catch by Tyrone Taylor was awesome. And we got Alvarez. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Mod Squad, if you could do me a solid and let me know how many likes we have on here, I would really, really appreciate that. Yeah, that also got Thursday, too. I played professionally in Philly, 90 to 95. Lived in a warehouse at Princeton Avenue and State Road by I-95, huh? It's wild. You play drums? That's cool. The pitch, and that is taken for a ball to Starling Marte, who nearly collided with Tyrone Taylor on a nice sliding catch out in right center field on Tommy Edman's sac fly. The 1-0 delivery, swing and a miss. Dodgers up 2-0 in the ball game. And both teams have, and each team has won a game in this series. Next pitch, and the count is now 2-1. Buehler gets set at the belt, kicks and delivers. Chopper hit over towards the right side, scooped up by the second baseman, and the throw over to first will be in time for out number 1. I tell you, Walker Buehler, I know that we're still early on in the game, but the first inning he looked sharp. Throws a cutter and is already ahead in the count against JD. 0-1. The ball's 1 strike. 1 pitch. Nearly hits JD. And that was way inside. It's a 1-1 count now. JD is batting .293 in his postseason career. 133 at-bats. 39 total games. And he has 1 hit in each game. Which is crazy. Calls for time here. 1-1 is the count. 1 out. Buehler kicks and delivers a sweeper that is swung on and missed by J.D. Martinez. There's BW. What's going on? How you doing? BW, please drop that link down below. 1-2 delivery. That's a little bit low for ball 2. Drop that link down below, my guy. I'm playing the show and hit a 3-run Schwar bomb. Got to make that into a real-life thing, man. You hit a 3-run Schwar bomb? Well, that could have helped us against Edwin Diaz in the 9th inning of Game 4. We needed that. 2-2 pitch. High and inside, and the count is now full. But yes, folks, please go like and subscribe to BW's channel. Once he posts it. 3-2 pitch outside for ball 4 with 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd. Surprised that JD was able to get on there. Buehler was ahead and sort of just fell apart there. Link to my Doormat channel till March. Sure, why not? I'm sure you'll post stuff. Here's Iglesias, J.D. Martinez's current and former teammate, who will take ball 1. Buehler with the windup and the delivery. And there's a called strike. Voila! There you go. Go subscribe to BW. There you go. 1-1 pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's hit off of the glove of Edman as he tried to play it on a bounce, and he couldn't come up with the play. It deflected off of his bare hand, and they're going to rule that as a infield single. It actually hit the ground first, and he tried to backhand it with his glove, and then sort of popped up a little bit, and he tried to get it into his bare hand and try to make a throw over to second base at the same exact time, and that was all that he could do. It wasn't necessarily all his fault. It was hit really hard. So JD is safe over at second without a throw. So we have back-to-back innings with runners over at first and second. So the tying run's over at first. 1 out. And the pitch to Tyrone Taylor. He takes it low and in. A subscriber, you know where I'll be. Taylor so far 1 for 5 in the NLCS with an RBI double. 1-0 pitch from Buehler. Good knuckle curve. That's in there for strike 1. Hammer Jackson, Baltimore. Voila. Oh, John's a joke. 1-1 pitch. And that's off target. What do you call someone that hangs out with a bunch of musicians? I don't know. What do you call someone that hangs out with a bunch of musicians? The drummer. Damn. Wow. I like that. I like that. I wasn't being sarcastic. I was just trying to, make the joke, presentable. You know what I mean? It's cool. All right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 delivery. That's low and away for ball 3. The block was the scene. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lots of orange, blue, and white here at Citi Field. The payoff pitch fouled away. Jacks was the venue in Baltimore. Isn't it still around? Isn't it still there? Hit that thumbs up button, folks. Payoff pitch. Just misses for ball 4. It was a little bit outside. And Mark is going to go on out there to have a conversation with his pitcher, Walker Buehler. It's Mark Pryor, who's the pitching coach for the Dodgers. And now base is loaded for the New York Mets with 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Ooh, got to keep it fair. So they're rallying. And now Francisco Alvarez is coming up. 39 pitches for Walker Buehler. And he's looking to try to get out of a jam. Why is Larry repeating himself? Martinez over at 3rd. Iglesias at 2nd. Taylor's at 1st. And Francisco Alvarez is up at the dish. It's now the parking lot for the Orioles. What? Oh, that's wild. All right, here we go. Pitch number 1. And there is a foul ball as Alvarez loses his bat as well. And it goes into the on-base circle. Again, there's 0-1. Actually swung on and missed it there. I thought he got a little piece of it. You guys remember when Edmundo Sosa's bat went into the foul ball netting? I thought maybe we had a chance of seeing that happen again. But nope. So Alvarez will get a new bat. In 21 at-bats, Alvarez does have 1 grand slam, but he's hitting less than .05 with the bases loaded. A 1 pitch. Strike 2. It's a sweeper at the kneecaps. And the count is 0-2. Charge! I can't believe that y'all actually... I say every day, Larry always repeats somebody. Like, that's just like... It's not a play-by-play with JJ cast without Larry repeating somebody. Whether it's me or somebody else in the chat. It's great. The pitch was outside. It's a 1-2 count. And the next pitch, that misses down in the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-0 Dodgers. We're in the bottom of the 2nd with 1 out. The series tied 1 apiece in the NLCS. Dodgers versus Mets. Lindor's up next. The 2-2 to Alvarez on the outside corner for a called strike 3. And the 3rd strikeout by Walker Buehler couldn't have come at a better time. It was right on schedule. That was a big out. And now it's Francisco Lindor, who's a candidate for the MVP. First pitch to Lindor, and that is low. It's a knuckle curve. Poor signal since the hurricane yesterday. I listened a bit, but was unable to chat, says Larry. Oh. Then that stinks. 1-0. Swing and a miss. That came at 95, and Lindor could not even catch up to it. Still bases loaded. Oh, yes. 1-1 to Lindor. Another swing and a miss. I mean, if I'm Buehler, I'd just continue to go with the knuckle curve and ride the hot pitch. If you're Lindor, probably going to want to look for a fastball, because I think Buehler might go fastball. 1-2 pitch on the way. Oh, he goes with the knuckle curve, and that one misses. Mustang Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Isn't that what that is? Ride, Sally, ride. Is that Mustang Sally? The 49th pitch from Buehler. It's popped up. It's hit out in foul ground. Smith will give it a look, and it goes out of play. Come on, Walker. Oh, man. Can you imagine us saying that to our guy? It's about to be 50 pitches in less than 2 innings for Walker Buehler. He gets set at the belt. And the pitch from the stretch. Here it is. High for ball 3. They try to appeal, and they say no swing over at third base. Lindor wearing bright orange Mets batting glove. Payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Walker Buehler all fired up as Lindor had trouble with the curve. So the Mets leave the bases loaded and get nada. And we go to the top of the third. It's 2-0 Dodgers. All right. You can, guys, my email is posted in the description down below. It is jasonjosephonair@gmail.com. Any one of you, you're all more than welcome to email me. You can also, hey, while you're at it, go link up with us on the socials. The link tree's right there too. So if you're on Facebook, if you're on TikTok, if you're on Twitter, or X as the kids call it nowadays. Not just the kids, but everybody else calls it now X because that's how it is. Anyhow, go follow me on the socials. Go follow me on the socials. They caught the Phillies disease. You mean the Philly fever. You mean Philly fever. It's mad snail disease. Just like SpongeBob. Can't believe Lindor struck out. It was a big time at bat there. Pretty crazy. All right, so top of the third, coming on up. Jeff Lurie has the Jerry Jones disease, I always say. Well, actually, I think it's the opposite. I think it's the opposite, Lou. I really do. I think it's the opposite. I think that Jeffrey Lurie wishes that he had the Jerry Jones disease because at least Jerry shows up to the games all the time and he publicly talks about them and he always shows up to the press conferences. Jeffrey is just the guy that's behind the curtain and doesn't do a thing. Two extremes. So, do the Eagles win this weekend? No. JJ, will you wear a Rasta Rally wig if I mail you one? I don't know what a Rasta Rally wig is. I have to look that up. But probably not. I'd have to look it up. I do appreciate the generosity, though. I'll have to look it up. Email me some pictures. Just email me. The pitch. Swinging a miss to Shohei Ohtani. 2-0 Dodgers. 0-1 pitch. That's high for a ball. Oh, they're dreadlocks? I like dreadlocks. I've always thought dreadlocks were cool. A dreadlock with the red, yellow, and green hat. I'll have to look into it. Next pitch, and that's taken for ball 2. I'll have to look into it. Huh. Yeah, email me. We'll talk more about it. 2-1 pitch, and that's taken outside for ball 3. We'll talk more about it. 3-1 pitch to Ohtani. And he was trying to hack at that one. He got a little piece of it and fouls it back over towards the screen. The count is full to Shohei. That's fans waving their blue and orange rally towels. Severino gets set at the letters, winds up and fires, and that just misses. Not by much, maybe by a centimeter. And Ohtani wins the battle, and he'll walk his way over to first. Ohtani is hitting .313 so far during this postseason in wins. In losses, his batting average is under 100. It's at .091 to be exact. Toss back over to first, and Ohtani dives back in there safely as the tag was late. Ohtani now 30 years old. When he gets one hit, the Dodgers are 76-44. That's a really wild stat. That includes the regular season and the postseason. The pitch, and there's a called strike. It's Mookie Betts up to bat. 0-1 high. Betts an 8-time All-Star, 6-time Silver Slugger Award winner as well, and a 6-time Gold Glove Award recipient. That's who's up to bat. He's 32 years old now. 1-1 delivery upstairs. This would be, if the Dodgers advance, this would be his 3rd World Series. 2-1. Inside for ball 3. Won with the Red Sox back in 2018. Same year he won American League MVP. And he won with the Dodgers in 2020. 3-1 pitch, and Severino misses. It's outside for ball 4, and there's back-to-back walks allowed by Luis Severino. All right. So, back-to-back walks allowed with nobody out. All right, I got to get me some more sound effects during the offseason, and it looks like Jeremy Hefner, who's the pitching coach for the Mets, he'll have a mound visit with Severino. He's already at 52 pitches. I gotta tell you, these postseason games, they've been like, the ones over the last like 3 days or so, they've been long, and that's without the pitch clock. Or sorry, that's with the pitch clock. It's Freddie Freeman up to bat with nobody out in the top of the 3rd inning. Dodgers trying to tack on more runs. .27 strikes and 25 balls thrown by Sevy. And the first pitch to Freeman. And that sweeper is inside, that is, for ball 1. Walker, a home run is coming. 1-0 pitch to Freeman, and that's smacked. It's a foul ball, though, over towards the first base side. That thing was ripped. Ohtani at second. Betts at first. Freeman in the box. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. It was a high fastball. Severino has faced Freeman a lot of times. And Freeman has not gotten a hit off of him. 1-2 delivery. Fly ball. Hit out over towards shallow left field. Nimmo's there. He'll make the catch. Ohtani thought about tagging up from second, but he decides to not even go. Wise decision, and there's one out. So Freeman now 0 for 7 lifetime against Luis Severino. He has not struck out, though. Here comes Muncy, playing over at third base. Can be a dangerous hitter for the Dodgers as well. Takes the first pitch inside. Fifth round draft pick by the A's back in 2012. 1-0 pitch. Strike one. He is a Gold Glove finalist. So is Brandon Marsh. Crazy. 1-1 pitch to Muncy. Line drive. Hit out over to right field. Base hit. As it bounces in front of Marte, Ohtani's going to go on over to third. And we play musical chairs as we have bases loaded in the top of the third with one out. And already some action in the Mets bullpen. It's Tyler McGill who is warming up for New York. Only Stott was deserving. Stott and Ranger. Well, Stott and Wheeler, I'd say. Yeah, okay. Bryce Harper is up there, too. Yeah, I'd put Bryce Harper in that conversation. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the ECs. Swing and a miss. Fastball was at 95 miles per hour. His average with the bases loaded is 312 and 93 at-bats. 4 for 16, though, this season with 2 grand slams. 0-1 to Teoscar. High for ball 1. 1 out. Bases loaded. Dodgers trying to add on some runs. They got out of a bases-loaded jam in the bottom of the second. And can they try to extend the lead? The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Severino really trying to battle here. Lots of base runners for both teams. Severino takes a quick breath and will deliver from the stretch. And it's wide. Each team has 2 hits. 2-2 delivery. And there's a little flare that's hit out over towards third base, and Vientos gets to it. It sort of jammed Teoscar Hernandez, and it broke his bat. And he just did a little pop-up, a little flare over to third. Look out for that wood of the bat. That thing went flying all over. And there's 2 away. They call it a line out over to third. It wasn't really a line out. But I guess it wasn't really a pop out either. Gavin Lux in the batter's box. 2-0 Dodgers. And Lux hacks at the first pitch and hits it out of play. See if the Dodgers can return the favor, leaving the bases loaded. The ball is 1 strike. Severino with 65 pitches in 2 2/3. 0-1 delivery. There's a grounder. Hit back over to Severino. He'll jog on over to first and toss it over to Alonso, and the inning is over. So both teams leave the bases loaded in each of their last half of their innings. And we head to the bottom of the third. Dodgers lead it 2-0 at Citi Field. You called it. Every game this series is going to be a blowout, says Larry. Yeah. hit that thumbs up button. Maybe hit that subscribe button as well. Both teams with 2 hits. Mets just have nothing to capitalize on. Well, let's take a look at the out-of-town scores. Well, in baseball, this is the only game going on right now. Of course, the ALCS will continue tomorrow. Let's look at the NHL scores, shall we? Let's do that right now. How about the Penguins and Buffalo? They're tied 3-3. And that is with the third period just getting underway. The Toronto Maple Leafs are already shutting out the LA Kings 4-0. McCann already has 2 goals. Austin Matthews has a goal as well. It's his first of the season. And, of course, you would think many more to come. Bruins play the Avalanche out in Colorado. The Avalanche are 0-3. The Bruins are 2-2. That game will be at 9:30 on TNT. And the Utah Hockey Club playing against the Anaheim Ducks. That will be at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Those are all your NHL scores. Now, for the WNBA Finals, it is Game 3 of the Finals. It's a best of 5. It is 43-35. Minnesota leads against the New York Liberty. So it's the Minnesota Lynx. It's been quite a series so far. And what else? We have college football going on as well. That'll be this weekend. And yeah, those are all the scores. Those are all of the pretty much important scores. NBA is still in their preseason. There it is again, says Larry. Yep. Duplicates. We as Philly fans say leave, Walker, leave. If you are just tuning in for the very first time, we got 43 people on here. My name is Jason Harrison Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Folks, hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. And turn on those bell icons. How many likes do we have, Mod Squad? Let us know down below. And also, you're more than welcome to donate to the channel. We go live for almost every single game. Try to do content every single day, play-by-play on here. Vientos in the box, and Buehler kicks and delivers, and it's high and away. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch by Buehler, strike one, painted perfectly at the kneecaps. The 1-1. A slider that's low and away. Buehler 2 innings, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. And he kicks, delivers, and climbs the ladder for ball 3. He's not wasting any time. And fires the 3-1. It's popped up, hit out over towards the right field side. Going to be a tough play. And Betts, did he hang on to it? No, he did not. He trapped it. He tried to make a diving catch. And Vientos gets on with a single. Mookie Betts did everything he possibly could. He was shifted over towards the medium depth side of right field. And had to go all the way towards the right field line track. And he could not make the catch. He got a glove on it and tried to dive for it, but it just could not get into the glove. He did not have possession of it, and it's just a single to start off the bottom of the third. And Nimmo is up to bat and takes strike one on the outside corner. A 1 pitch. And the knuckle curve looked deceiving, but Nimmo said, no, no, no. Walker Buehler now 30 years old. 1-1. There's a knuckle curve that is right down the pike for strike 2. Aston Jr., thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Here's the 1-2 to Nimmo. And that's inside. Flyers are as bad as the Union. Not this year. The Flyers have, I think that they have a bright future ahead of them for this season. I do. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Line drive, smacked over to third. Muncy thought about throwing back over to first, and Vientos dives in there without a throw. That was hit right on the nose to Max Muncy. Don't know what the exit velo is, or was, on that swing, but that was hit really, really sharply, and a good, fine play by Max Muncy. Comes Alonso, and he stares at a sinker that's right down the middle for strike 1. Flyers may not be amazing this year, but they are on their way up. Yeah, I think that they're going to be good this year. I think that they'll surprise people. The ball is 1 strike. Buehler with the delivery. And another swing and a miss. Walker Buehler from Lexington, Kentucky. He's 6 feet 2 inches tall, 185 pounds. Turned 30 in July. And has been in the league since 2017. 0-2 to Alonso. Fly ball hit out over to deep left field. And that is going to be caught right in front of the Hyundai sign on the track. Alonso thought he had it. He just got a little bit under it and mistimed it by just a little bit. And there's 2 away as the crowd settles back down. Comes Marte. That's Starling Marte, who will try to hack at the knuckle curve that is down and in. As we mentioned before, Buehler has been in the league since 2017. The pitch, and there's a foul ball. His postseason career, this is his 17th game that he has started. He has a 3-4 record, a 3.4 ERA. This year in the postseason, it's at a 10.8. The pitch, there's a foul ball. He had a .71 ERA in 12 2/3 back in 2019 of the playoffs. Then, of course, when the Dodgers won, he had a 1.8 ERA in 25 innings, and he struck out 39 batters. 0-2 to Marte, and that's going to hit him right square on the elbow. And for the 3rd inning in a row, Walker Buehler has runners, or for the 2nd inning in a row, I should say, he has runners over at first and second base. And had him right on the ropes. Just went inside. Just above the elbow guard. Nimmo advances the 2nd. And J.D. Martinez will get a crack at it again. Into the block in his first time up. Still hunting for his first homer of the postseason. Buehler will fire. And it's outside, but it's a called strike by the home plate umpire. JD is hitless in 3 career at-bats against Buehler and has struck out 2 of those times. And lays off on the 0-1 and evens the count now 1-1. The 37-year-old playing in his 13th season. One pitch. Swung on and missed. And the count is 1-2. Of course, he played for the Dodgers back in 2023. It's interesting. I didn't really think about the narrative of J.D. Martinez going up against his former ball club. But that's the truth. 1-2. Outside. Was on the Tigers playoff team. Diamondbacks, Red Sox, Dodgers, and the Mets. And the 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss, and J.D. Martinez strikes out swinging and goes fishing after a knuckle curve. Inning over. Mets leave another couple of runners on base and have now left 8 guys on. And we head to the top of the 4th. It is 2-0 Dodgers. Have they actually left 8 guys on? I think it has to be at least 7. They've had to left a total of 7 men on base, at the very, very least. Let's see. They've left 6 men on. Dodgers have left 4. Mets are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. And the Dodgers are 2 for 6. Right. Top of the 4th coming up. I'm excited about the Flyers. I'm excited about the Flyers, too. I really am. I want to see them make the playoffs, as Larry. I just want to see competitive hockey, and I'm excited, of course, about Michkov. I'm hoping that Urson has a really good year. Also want to see steps forward from some of the other guys. Morgan Frost, that'd be really nice. OT is I like Owen Tippett. I think Owen is a really nice piece to this team. I think Drysdale will have a good year. Jet will be interesting. But overall, I do like the team that we have. Travis Konechny, I think, is going to have a good year. I liked the deal that we got him for 8 years. I think that's a good contract. I do. So it's great. Need to find a goalie. Yeah, I like Urson, but I don't think Fedotov's the guy. I don't. They're not doing a stupid quick fix. They're actually building a team now, cooking with the oven, not the microwave, says Lou. I like that. Gotta walk before you can run. Dude, Lou's dropping dimes here. He's dropping quotes. Man, oof. Preach. Preach. Does anyone get tired of the broken bats? Seems to be a lot more this year. You would think with our tech we could have bats that don't break. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of these baseballs not being waterproof. Like, you would think by now, with the technology that we have, that the baseballs would be waterproof by now, but they're not. And that's really dangerous. It is. But yes, I can understand your point about the broken bats. That can also be dangerous too. First pitch to Smith, and he swings and misses. And pitch number 2 is inside. Severino's still pitching. I'm surprised that he's lasted this long so far. Louie's here. What's up, Louie? 1-1. There's a pop-up hit out over towards the shallow right field side. Iglesias gets underneath the baseball, and he'll make the catch right in front of Marte. Marte came running in a long ways, and Iglesias was like, I got it. And he squeezed it. Oh, come on in. Flyers, Eagles, Phillies. It's an epidemic. It's all a marriage, man. Tommy Edman batting on the left side. Stares at strike 1 at the kneecaps. For sure. 0-1. Foul ball. Did the kid who forced the trade to the Ducks, was that cause Carter Hart was still on the team? No, it was because he did not want to be here. Just ended up being a really bad case. It had nothing to do with Carter Hart, though. That was Cutter Gauthier. Guy that literally played really well at Boston. I actually was watching those games, and I was really excited for him. And then it was just like, bam. I like Keith Jones. I do too. Danny Briere. I like Danny. The ball's 2 strikes. 1 gone. Top of the 4th. 0-2. And that's wide and high. What's for dinner tonight? Don't make me hungry. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. Just kidding. You can say what you're having for dinner. Severino lines up and fires. It's in the dirt. I'll get to this comment in a second. We're in the top of the 4th, in case you're wondering, with 1 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dodgers lead at 2-0. And the pitch. It's chopped foul towards the first base side. Lou's talking about the Sixers. He says, I have no expectations for the Sixers. I'm just going to try to enjoy the 3 stars play. I will believe PG-13 and Embiid can stay healthy and win a title when I see it. But I'm just going to try to enjoy. The next pitch, that's lined foul. Should be a wild season for the Sixers. I'm looking forward to it. But they got to get it done. The pitch. Bouncing ball, it's fouled. T-Chan, thanks so much for subscribing, my guy. Appreciate you. I'm going to hit the bell when somebody subscribes. Because I don't expect us to get too many. But make sure you like and subscribe, folks. 2-2 to Edman. That Edman had to get out of the way as it was way inside. Again, can't read all of everybody's chats. But if you guys have something mandatory that you want to say, don't forget you can leave me super chats. 3-2 pitch popped up over towards the infield. Lindor comes in over towards the infield grass, and I'll squeeze it for the 2nd out of the inning. Okay. Well, that was good. Don't shatter the car like the windows. Kike in the box, and he pops up the pitch, and it's over towards shallow left field. Lindor gets called off by Nimmo as he ducks, and Nimmo is going to make the catch. And the inning is over. The side is retired. Bottom of the 4th coming up as the Mets trail 2-0 against the Dodgers in Game 3 of the National League Championship Series out at Citi Field. Okay. All right, game time. Time for a little game. All right. So I'm going to ask you a question. All right. It's going to be a random statistic that you have to guess what number it was. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a player, right? I'm going to tell you a current player, and we're going to go back throughout their career, and you're going to have to tell me how many, whatever the stat is, how many they had. You have to guess. All right, so let's think about this. All right, I want to know. All right, and y'all are probably going to look it up. That's fine. I'm okay with that. How many strikeouts did Clayton Kershaw have in 2013? How many strikeouts do you think Clayton Kershaw had in 2013? Okay? That is the question. That's what I want to know. How many strikeouts did Clayton Kershaw have in 2013? Take a wild guess. Anybody? Strikeouts for Clayton Kershaw back in 2013. And we're talking about just the regular season, by the way. We're not even talking about the postseason. 193. Nope. 2013. 169. More. 57, says Jane. Way off. More than 193. We'll play hot and cold. Braves and Mets will be better next year. I can see the Phillies in third place. If they get Juan Soto, that changes things. Not there yet. I need to see how this offseason goes for the Phillies, but I'm not happy with what they've done so far. 232, you're getting hot. Actually, that is correct. Yeah, you got it. 2013, he had 232 strikeouts. That is correct. Good job, Jane. Good job. I'll give that to you. 232 is right. Yes. Anybody know how many total strikeouts he had that year in 2013? 1 ball, no strikes, and the next pitch. And that is up high for... Actually, it's taken for a strike. Soto staying in New York. I don't know. There might be a chance. I'd be shocked, but I'm just saying. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next pitch, and there's a ground ball, it's a foul ball. They let Hoskins walk, and we lost. We didn't need Reese anymore. Jane wins again. Do you know how many total strikeouts he had that year? 232 for the regular season is correct. Buehler winds up and throws a sweeper. That's down. The 2-2 pitch to Iglesias. And that is wide for ball 3, and the count is now full. $245. 245. That is incorrect. How many strikeouts do you have to end the season? 245. You're warm. Now you're getting colder. 240. No, you're getting colder now. If he had 232 in the regular season, how many did he have total? That includes the postseason. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th as Buehler gets a strikeout. Sorry about that. Got a little bit distracted. Next pitch to Taylor. That is outside for a ball. Oh, Edward, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, dude. Condolences. Condolences to you and the rest of your family. Wow. 1 ball, 1 strike. Buehler with the next pitch, and that swings Taylor out of his shoes as the helmet comes flying off. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got 43 people watching. Hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Yeah, we're sending hugs and prayers, man. I'm so sorry. 1-2. Down. And in the dirt. So nobody knows how many total strikeouts Clayton Kershaw had during that 2013 season. Yeah, rest in peace, man. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Rolled over to shortstop. Throw over to first base. That's dug out by Freeman. And it's just going to get the runner out, Taylor. And there's 2 away. That was a nice play by Freddie Freeman. How about the effort by Tommy Edman to be able to throw it really quickly over to first base? And Freeman just makes it look so easy. Philly spent too much money in the wrong places. I thought Trey Turner would be a good turnout, man. Trey Turner is who you got. I thought you can't tell me that Nick Castellanos was like a good signing for that time. A guy that batted over 300 with over 30 homers and over 100 RBI. I'd do it again, man. They went out and they got the big fishes that year. It just hasn't panned out. That's really the way that I look at it. We always want somebody to spend the money. People wanted Castellanos. And guess what? They did it. 2 balls, no strikes to Alvarez. And the TV froze. Great. Are we still live? Are we still live? Great. All right. Had to unplug the TV. Sorry about that. Oh, never mind. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. So the answer to the question, because no one's answering it, is 261. 261, that's the total amount of strikeouts that Clayton Kershaw had back in 2013. Next pitch on the way, and there's a called strike 3 thrown from Walker Buehler, and the inning is over. All right, top of the 5th coming up. 2-zip LA. Yeah, we're sorry about your loss, man. You are live. I'm alive or I'm live or I'm both. Okay, good. What's up, Jake? What's up, man? Again, feel free to like and subscribe, folks. And who's live? Let's go say hi to RB. Let's go say hi to RB. RB's live, right? Philly take with RB. You should be on. We can say hi to PAS in a little bit and give him some love. JJ, check your email. I can't do that right now. I'm live. Where is it? Philly take with RB. He's live, right? They just got done. The game's over. Okay. Whatever. It is what it is. No worries. DJ Eastwood also just did his stream, too. What did you guys think about the Dombrowski press conference yesterday? Oh, I talked all about it. Yeah, not happy. Definitely not happy about that. All right, top of the 5th. Coming up, it's 2-0 Dodgers. 2-0 Dodgers. Dodgers are looking to respond. It'll be Smith, Edman, and Hernandez due up in the batting order. Did the Sixers end up winning? Now I want to know. Did the Philadelphia 76ers win in the preseason? They did. Oubre had 18 points. Okay. KJ Martin at 12. Maxey did not play, I guess. Oh, he did. He had 7 points in 17 minutes. Okay. 1 for 5 from 3. Embiid, of course, didn't play. And George didn't play either. McCain, 9 points, 7 rebounds in 23 minutes. That's pretty good. 3 for 6 from 3. Okay. This Quinones guy played well, too. Here's Ohtani, who will take the first pitch for a ball. Walked in the 3rd. And he's 0 for 1 today. Severino with the pitch. And there's a high fly ball. Hit out over towards right field. It's going to stay in the yard, though. Marte maneuvers over towards his left. And he'll catch it to get 1 gone. Ugh. So Walker Buehler, his night is done. 4 innings, 3 hits, 18 swings and misses tonight. And Betts will glance at ball 1. And the Dodgers will get some action warming up in their bullpen. The 1-1, strike 2. The 1-2 delivery to Mookie Betts. Ground ball. And a nice little play by Lindor. Throw over to first. And it's in time. Francisco Lindor able to flash the leather over at shortstop. It was a hot shot. And he just picked it up with ease. Or made it look so easy. And got up. Threw it over to first base. I mean, that's just a bang-bang play by Lindor. It's a little bit slow. What are we doing, JJ? Come on. Comes Freddie Freeman, who will pop up the pitch and fouls it away. I mean, that was not an easy play. He had to dive over towards his right, and the ball came at him probably at least 110 miles per hour. It was a screamer, and he had to dig it out so quickly and from his knees throw it over to first. That's why he's just a fantastic defensive player. 1-1 pitch. And there's a line drive back up the middle for a single. And Lindor can't get to that one. And Freddie Freeman just gets his first base hit off of Luis Severino for his career. And Muncy, with one swing of the bat, can double the Dodgers' lead. He's walked and he's singled today. And Severino with the pitch from the stretch. It's a slider, and it's low. Max with bright blue, Dodgers blue batting gloves. Rests the bat on his shoulder, and Sevy throws a cutter that's off target inside. Two balls, no strikes. Hit the thumbs up button, baby, and hit the subscribe button as well. And the pitch to Muncy. Fouled away. .260, yes, that is correct. Yes. 2-1 pitch. And that's down for ball 3. Excited for the doubleheader tomorrow, JJ. Oh, yeah. What time is 5:08 and 8:08? I don't know if we're going to do both. 3-1 pitch. And that's fouled off. Really, I should do both, but I mean, I love being on here, but man, I probably should be doing some other. I should be doing some other things too. Payoff pitch to Muncy. That's fouled back over towards the screen. Maybe Friday we'll do the doubleheader. But tomorrow I'm just going to do Dodgers Mets again at 8 o'clock. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes. Next pitch inside and high for ball 4. And it looks like Carlos Mendoza is going to make a move as we'll head over to the bullpen. And the runners at first and second, still Severino's responsibility. It's 2-0 Dodgers. And Severino, his night is done. Who's going to come in for the Mets? That's the next question. And we'll have to just wait and see. But there's runners at first and second. And the Mets and Dodgers will be right back in just a little bit. JJ, what do you think about Adam Miller? Going to be a stud when they call him up? Yeah, I'm excited about Adam Miller. I'm curious to see if they actually decide to trade Alec Bohm because of Adam Miller. I know that he's not ready yet. He might be 2 years away. But I am curious if he's in their plans for that. I don't know. Don't know. Balanced grasshopper, JJ. Hardcore says makes sense. Nolan Ryan used to get 300 strikeouts in a season on the regular. And that was without pitch counts and all that stuff. You're right. Yep. Again, man, condolences. Condolences, man. Condolences to Ed. Prince is here. What's up? What's up, man? How are you doing? Sick. I don't always see everybody on here. I'm sorry. It's nothing against people. I just can't see everything. Not gonna lie, I kind of like want it to rain during one of these games. I feel like that they've had nice weather, but like when my team's not in it, I kind of want some drama, like from the weather. Like I want some rain or some other type of external adversity. You know what I mean? Not saying that the playoffs haven't been good, because it has, but that's just an extra layer. Like and subscribe, people. And hit the thumbs up button. Trade Harper and move Bohm to first then. Yeah. That's funny. That's really funny. The Bears are who we thought they were. That quote's been stuck in my head. Reed Garrett versus Teoscar Hernandez. That's the matchup. And Reed Garrett attacks the zone first and throws a sweeper. 5 innings and 4 games for Reed. No runs allowed. 6 Ks as well. Teoscar up to bat. And the 0-1 swung on and missed at 98 on the gun. The ball's in 2 strikes. Charge! 0-2 is the count. Garrett with the pitch. Down for a ball. Mets will win 5-3. Take that to the bank. No pun intended. The 1-2 delivery to Teoscar. Swing and a miss. Reed Garrett comes in and gets the job done. And we head to the bottom of the 5th as Garrett gets out of the jam. 2-0 LA. And the Mets are coming back up. It'll be the top of the order. 1, 2, 3 for the Mets. Okay. So Muncy walked and Teoscar strikes out. Okay. Man on. He hits. Weird. Trade Bohm for someone who is not MLB ready. Okay, let's see how that makes it a good deal. No, but you have to understand that wouldn't be like the deal. Like it would have to be for like another really good outfielder. Like that's like what I'm saying. Like it wouldn't be just because Adam Miller is going to come up. Like that's, you know, you're trading Alec Bohm. You got to get a piece back for him. You got to get at least a couple of bullpen pieces, and you got to get another infielder or an outfielder. Like, that's how trades work. But I'm wondering if that would be if Adam Miller is a part of their future plans while they still build for the present. I don't know. I just don't know. No one is going to be traded if they would have done it before the trade deadline. Well, this is how it goes, Serena. You know, it's the off season, so now they can make trades again. And teams are going to want to make moves. They're going to want to get ready for the MLB draft, you know, because they got to draft players too. So, you know, these GMs will make phone calls. Loved watching Gene Garber. Dennis Green was an awesome coach. Yes, I know. If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. It's crazy. Yeah. Hopefully Painter is ready to go to war next season. Dude, people were like, you would think that they said that he's going to go less than 180 innings, and I understand why. But I am curious to see how they utilize that fifth starter next year. I can't even think about next year right now, man. Like, I know the offseason's coming. It's really their offseason, yes. But I'm just still in playoff mode. You know? Like, yes, I do expect them to make trades in the offseason. I do. You can't just run this whole thing back. You have to make some type of move. The pitch. And there's a called strike. Philly would have lost their minds if Bone was even discussed in trades 6 months ago. It's interesting that you say that because it's true. The pitch. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Appreciate it, JJ. The funeral went well yesterday. Good. Kopech is on the bump. And fires the 1-1. It's inside. Michael was acquired from the Chicago White Sox at the trade deadline. 2-1 pitch to Lindor. Fly ball. It's carrying over towards left field. On the way to track it down, though, is Hernandez, and he catches it over the shoulder. And it is... there's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Bowman to St. Louis was the first thing I've heard, and not sure how true. Well, yeah, there have been talks about getting Nolan Arenado. Don't know how I feel about that either. I don't want guys that are older. I want guys, if we're going to get guys, I want guys who are in their prime. I think Arenado, you're taking a gamble with that. The ball is 1 strike to Vientos, and the pitch on the way, in the air, hit out over towards deep center field. It's going back over towards the track. Hernandez, does he have room? He just does, and I'll make the catch right on the warning track. And he just goes on into the wall, and there's 2 away. No trades. How'd that work out for Jerry Jones? Yes. We need one more superstar. I don't know about that either. I think, sure, I think we could use another superstar, but I think we just need baseball players, man. Like, we need ballers. The pitch. So there's no balls, 1 strike to Brandon Nimmo. Kopech will kick and deliver, and he throws high gas at 99 right down the pike. And Nimmo just doesn't even flinch. Kopech not wasting any time. The 0-2 delivery to Nimmo, and he fights it off. Need hitters, not sluggers. Yes. If they get Juan Soto, though, I'm fine with it, and I'm okay with Anthony Santander because they also Well, Soto also can hit for average, too. He's just a good ball player, but I just want good baseball. I want nice players who can just, bunt and just provide speed and, like Jerks and Profar types of guys. Next pitch, and there's a foul ball. Maybe Profar would actually be a good acquisition for us. The 0-2. Inside again. You can tell this mix has gone as far as it can go. We can't replace the core. Yeah, I'm saying keep the core, but we got to mix it up and provide new energy. Correct. I agree. 1-2 delivery on the way. On the inside corner for a called strike 3, and Nimmo with a backwards K as he goes back to the dugout. It's the end of the 5th and the start of the top of the 6th. Dodgers have shut out the Mets through 5 in Game 3 of the National League Championship Series in Queens, New York. Okay. All right, let's go say hi to PAS, man. Let's go say hi to Pure Adrenaline Sports. He only has 43 people. Oh, that's the vertical. That's why. I want to go see him on the... This is, it says he has 19 on here. What's going on? He's doing the verticals now, too. So we'll go, I guess, say hi to him on the vertical. I don't know. We'll go say hi on the horizontal. I feel like saying hi on the horizontal. I don't know if that's going to help his algorithm or not. Okay. All right, let's go say hi to PAS. Bohm's trade value will never be higher. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right, there we go. What core? Even Harper and Schwarber had a slump, so it's a team problem, not one person. They're going to spend spring training teaching Rojas how to hit. What is that? Yeah, but the other guys, like, that's a good point, Serena. But you can't just run it all back. Something has to change. So, like, you can't just keep everybody. It's a business. You gotta shake things up. So Schwarber and Harper and Turner and Cassidy are still the core. I'm willing to run the core back, but Marsh is not part of the core. Everybody else, I think, is on the table, but that's just me. All right, so here is his link. Let's go say hi. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? What's up, dude? What's up, Kevin? There's his link.
About bets amongst each other in your chat room.
JJ Raid with love. Jane's there.
JJ Raid with love. What's up, everybody coming over from JJ's channel?
There we go.
Well, if people want to talk about winning money, Zerker, why can't they donate some to the channel? You talk about how much money you're winning. I'm providing this service for free.
That's right.
JJ, what's up, buddy? How are you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. Why is my TV off now?
It's just JJ
What's
Ray,
going
even
on?
though I was here earlier. That one popped up.
If you trade, you do everyone or no one. That's not how it works,
We'll make the
Serena.
catch one away.
That's just not how the sport works.
Reed Garrett's still on the mound.
It's not how it goes. It's part of the process. It's just how it is. All right. Good stuff. All right. Thanks so much for rating my guy. Top of the 6th. 1 out. 1 ball. No strikes. And the pitch, and there's a called strike. One ball, one strike. And there's a cutter thrown that's outside and low for ball 2. It's Will Smith who's in the batter's box. 2-1 delivery. Line drive caught over at first base. That's true. Maybe in the youth sports arena, but this is professional sports with millions of dollars on the line. Right, exactly. Like the whole thing is that like with the way that things go, if you don't get it done, you got to change something up. You can't just like bring everybody back. That's just not how it goes. Like you want to win a World Series, and sometimes like when the Phillies had to cut Rhys Hoskins, like, you know, it was tough for the fans, but it had to be done. It did. Rob doesn't take accountability. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch to Edman. Line drive, base it out over to right field. Marte plays it on a bounce. And the throw is going to be cut off, and there's another 2-out base hit by the Dodgers. Feels like they've had a lot today. But it's a single by Tommy Edman, and Reed Garrett's still out there on the bump. That was his 11th pitch. No, he doesn't take accountability, and honestly, Dave did not take any accountability yesterday either. And he's now on my radar, too. I'm not really happy with him. Trade can mean better fit. Exactly. It doesn't mean that it was all or only his fault. Correct. Correct. Yeah, you got to try new things. They call that a balk from Reed Garrett. And going over to second base is Tommy Edman. He's now in scoring position. Two outs in the top of the 6th. And the pitch to Hernandez. That misses. That's Kike Hernandez. 278 average in the postseason. Hitless in 2 at-bats today. One-0 pitch. There's a foul ball. Rob should go. JJ should manage. Appreciate the compliment. I don't know if I'd want to give up the broadcasting, though. It's a different job. Here's the 1-1. There's a sweeper that is on the inside corner at the kneecaps for strike 2. Yes, Lou. One-two pitch on the way. Popped up, hit out over towards the first base side in foul territory. And it goes out of play. Oh, Larry, you heard on the cast like I was not happy about that. One ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. And again, the TV froze. I don't know what the heck is going on. That's weird. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hernandez still in the batter's box. All right. Now it's working again. Hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, folks. Garrett with the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards left field. It's carrying. It's going back towards the track, and it is gone. And the Dodgers have doubled their lead. They're up now 4-0 here in the top of the 6th with 2 outs. And Kike Hernandez with his second bomb of the postseason here in 2024 as he high-fives Ohtani. Man, he just was able to golf that one out over to left field. And he waves goodbye to the New York fans. Wow. All right, we're going to, after this inning, I'm going to take a quick step off and I'm going to unplug the cable box because for some reason this keeps freezing. And I can't understand why. So now Shohei Ohtani is up to bat. He's 0 for 2. And the first pitch he sees, it's a foul ball. It was a cutter. All right. Charge! The ball's 1 strike. 2 gone here in the top of the 6th. And Ohtani will step back into the batter's box. In the last game, he went 0 for 3. So for 2 tonight. 0-1, and Ohtani gets a piece of it and fouls that one off of himself. Fouled off 1 pitch. I think it was off of his knee. Couldn't tell, but this time it's a splitter, and he gets a little piece of his side. Hey, JJ, I cut my cable. You should do the same, says Inspire. Well, I'm not, I can't make that decision. Living with the parents, man. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And honestly, I'll tell you this, like the cable, for some reason, like with the, like with the speed here, it's actually quicker than just watching it through like the streaming services. It really is. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Ohtani strikes out, and the inning is over. All right, we're going to take a quick step off. I'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th. Kike Hernandez with a big 2-run homer, and the Dodgers now lead to 4-zip. Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. It's turning on, right? Is it not turning on? Ugh. Or Verizon says, please wait. It's Torre was a statue on the bench, never did anything. Who, Joe Torre? We're talking about Joe Torre? Go Dodgers. JJ, I enjoyed your park walk talk the other day. South Jersey looked nice. Yeah, it was cool. I want to try to do some more of those types of things. I think that's really, really cool, you know? All right, we're in the bottom of the 6th. There's nobody out. Verizon just changed their home screen. Huh. Interesting. Maybe that's what it was. Appreciate that, man. Did you also enjoy the pod that I posted yesterday about the Phils? Yeah, it's bottom of the 6th. Pete Alonso is coming up to bat. Still freezing. Weird. Very, very weird. This hasn't happened. All right. Starlink is the bomb. Starlink? What's Starlink? JJ's playing the water trombone. So Kike Hernandez was 15 postseason home runs now, which is 8th amongst most active players. Have another problem with the PitchCom device. It's like Dodgers bat boy is going to give Max Muncy 1 as Brazier gets Muncy's. Excuse me. What the heck is going on? It's weird. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to Pete Alonso as the slider was low. You're funny. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch to Pete is down for ball 2. Maple Leafs now lead at 6-2 against the LA Kings with 1:30 left to go in the 3rd period. 2-1. There's a chopper. That's foul. Bruins and Avalanche with no score in the 1st period. Let's see if Austin had another goal. 1 goal, 2 assists. Nylander got a goal and an assist as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pete Alonso hitless in 2 at-bats. Ended up flying out his last time up. He's facing Brazier, who kicks and delivers, and a swing and a miss as Alonso just could not catch up to the slider, and there's 1 away. Ryan Brazier, now 37 years old. He's been in the league since 2013. Actually was with the Angels, and then he came back in 2018 and played with the Boston Red Sox up until 2023. Won a World Series back in 2018 with the Red Sox. The pitch to Marte, and there's a strike called. From Wichita Falls, Texas. 0-1. That's going to be sliced into right field and drop on in for a single as Betts plays it on a couple of bounces. And Marte again able to just provide some veteran leadership and get on base with a single towards the opposite way. No. Liam Payne passed away? What? Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Liam Payne passed away. Wow. That's crazy. He's from One Direction. Wow. One Direction. Oof. The pitch. So it's now 1 ball, 1 strike. I think he was part of One Direction. No, he was. Yes. Who's Liam Payne? Pop artist. 31. That's terrible. 2 balls, 1 strike. Don't know him. It's sorry for his loss. Yeah. Nah. It's for the younger audience, I guess. But yes. Yes. 2 balls, 1 strike on the next pitch, and there's ball 3. TV continues to freeze. All right. Well, we're gonna pull this up on another device, I guess. So that makes the count now 3-1. If this one continues to freeze, it's weird. Life is short. Enjoy it. Watch, JJ. Why do you think I always try to seize every single moment on here? Or just in life? I really do. I don't take anything for granted. This is really, really bizarre. This is so bizarre. All right, so bottom of the 6th, then there's now 2 runners on with 1 out for the Mets. All right, so we're going to pull this up somewhere else. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Okay. And enough of that. So give me 1 second. All right, this is our backup. So JD Martinez up to bat. And the pitch, swing and a miss. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got runners on over at first and second with 1 out. Brazier with the windup in the next pitch, and that misses outside for ball 4 to put runners over at first and second. Wait. Okay. Trying to catch up. I was a little bit behind. Didn't even see that. Iglesias now up to bat. And the pitch he sees is a slider, and the count is 1-1. My hand disappeared. Bonda and Trinan are warming up in the bullpen. Brazier kicks and delivers, and the pitch is outside for ball 2. Mets offense, 32 of 45 total runs. Couldn't even see the rest of that graphic, sorry. 2-1 pitches outside and away for ball 3. New York Liberty ended up winning against Minnesota and now lead the series 2-1 in the WNBA Finals. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 6th. Then the next pitch, there's a called strike 2 at the kneecaps to Jose Iglesias. Just caught the knees at 93. The payoff pitch from Brazier. Ground ball hit over to third. The flip over to second. There's one. The throw over to first. Just in time for an around the horn double play. Around the horn, we got to play the bell for that. And we head to the top of the 7th. So Muncy to Lux all the way to Freeman. Let's see. I think he just got it. He did. Just got it. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Okay. All right, let's see. I was a Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, but I understand. Yes. JJ, check your email when you get a chance. Okay. All right, I'll make sure that I have the email. Yeah, I got it. I'll check it. Yep, I got it. Let's see, that's Moosey. Yeah. Moosey's cute. Moosey's really cute. I thought you were going to send me pictures of the hat. Or whatever it was. I thought that's what you were going to send me. But this is cool. It's really cool. Huh. She's cute. How old is Moosey, by the way? Yes, screw the Mets. Never thought to ask this. Do you get paid for your Toyota ads behind you, JJ? What are you talking about Toyota ads? I'm confused. Screw the Mets. What are we doing? Yeah. All right. Oh, boy. Yeah. How old is Moosey? Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Stand by. Can you share the pic? No, I can't. I can't do that on here right now. I mean, I could do it like I could do it later, but like I can't do it like I can't do it right now, man. Not tonight. Not tonight. All right, we go to the top of the 7th. It's 4-0 Dodgers. Mookie Betts will be leading things off against Reed Garrett. And then it'll be Freeman and Muncy. 4-0 Dodgers. They had 2 runs in the 2nd and 2 in the 6th. And the pitch. There's a line drive over the head of Lindor for a single. And Betts will lead off the top of the 7th with a single out to left. All right, and now Freddie Freeman is going to step up to the plate. The way that they turned that double play was really impressive. Just around the horn, they went. I don't know why this is so slow. The pitch to Freeman. Swing and a miss at 96 miles per hour. Freddie, 35 years old. The ball is 1 strike. We're in the top of the 7th, and the pitch to Freeman. He'll pop this one up. To that over towards the left field line. Nimmo does have room, and he'll make the catch in fair territory and get one away. Freeman now 1 for 4 in this game. Tyler McGill's on the hill, by the way. He's now 29 years old. from Long Beach, California. And he'll face Max Muncy. Muncy stares at a ball that misses high and away. McGill was a part of a combined no-hitter back on April 29th of 2022. That was for the Mets. Toss back to first, and Betts dives back without a tag. He's 21-21 with a 4.56 ERA and 346 career strikeouts. Played college ball at Loyola. The 1-0. That's wide for ball 2. His first major league start, and it was against the Atlanta Braves that day, and he pitched 4 1/3, giving up 3 hits and 2 earned runs. Also 2 walks and 4 strikeouts on just 92 pitches. 2 balls, 1 strike to Max Muncy. Series tied 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Max Muncy. And the next pitch is high and away for ball 3. Oh, the bat drop has Toyota logos on it. Oh, yeah, that's the Phillies bat drop. Okay, now I understand. 3-1. And there's ball 4. It's always had Toyota on there. That's the Phillies virtual bat drop. You guys have just never noticed it. But yeah, it's always had the virtual ones. Yeah, that's a part of the wallpaper. It is. Yes. Yeah. I got it. I got it now. Sorry, I'm so locked in. I want to try to make this as I interact with you guys, I love having my people on here, and I love talking about the Phillies, but I wanna also focus on the game too, because I want to attract more people on here from different audiences. Here comes Teoscar, who takes a strike. Man, next time I'll show Moosie. I have to download the pictures and get that on here, but I can't do that now because A, my internet speed's probably not the fastest now with me using this because my cable's not working. And 2, it'd take me a little bit of time to just upload the pics. So the pitch, there's a ground ball hit over towards shortstop. Throw over to first. We'll get the second out recorded. And Gavin Lux will ground out. Sorry, that was Teoscar Hernandez, excuse me. And now it's Gavin Lux. Check swing. First pitch. No swing. They say over at third. Yeah, I got you. That is the Toyota. Yes. One-oh pitch. And that is high and away. Jane, we're all AI here for your entertainment. Yeah. Base hit could knock in 2 more runs for the Dodgers. He was really tall, man. 2-0 pitch. That's a strike. Paid it perfectly on the outside edge at 97 miles per hour. Let's turn the TV back on, see if anything is changing. I highly doubt it, though. This pitch was fouled, so it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 delivery on the way, and that's outside for ball 3. See, the cable is faster than the internet. It is. It's funny. 3-2 is the count. I think I might close this right now. Whoever just subscribed, thank you so, so much. And the payoff pitch on the way. Check swing. Did he go? Was in the dirt. They say yes, he did. Over at third base, and Luck strikes out, and the inning is over. Time to go to the bottom of the seventh. It is stretch time out in Citi Field. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll close this now. Guess I had to just turn off the TV for a little bit. All right, I'm going to ask you a trivia question. It is the seventh inning, the bottom of the seventh inning. All right, trivia time. MLB trivia time. All right, I'm going to ask you a trivia question. If you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get it wrong, you'll hear this. MLB trivia. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this one. All right. Okay. What unusual... I don't want to do this one. Which World Series MVPs were not on the teams they represented at the beginning of the season? This is a tougher one. This is a tougher one, man. All right? Which World Series MVPs were not on the teams they represented at the beginning of the season? There's two. There's two. Which World Series MVPs were not on the teams that they represented at the beginning of the season? That they made it to the World Series. Kirk Gibson. Incorrect. Good try. It's a tougher one, man. Keep guessing. Keep firing away. Shoot. Just say a name. Just fire. Fire away. Kirk Gibson is incorrect. And David, thank you so much for subscribing, my guy. I appreciate you. Which World Series MVPs, there were two, were not on the teams that they represented at the beginning of the season? Bobby Richardson and Raleigh Fingers. Bobby Richardson. Raleigh Fingers. Incorrect as well. Good tries. Good tries. Does Larry know? Or is Larry not here now? I'll repeat it one more time. Which World Series MVPs were not on the teams that they represented at the beginning of the season? That is the trivia question today. Cole Hamels. Nope. Nope. Couple more. Take a couple more guesses. How many people do we have on here? I'm sure that we have, I think that we have like over, 40 people? Is that true? Like over 40 people on here? So I should see 40 guesses. 40 people guessing. Or something along those lines. Okay, we have another preseason injury. We got 40 people watching. Come on, man. 40 guesses. Come on. Which World Series MVPs were not on the teams that they represented at the beginning of the season? Come on, man. Step it up. Come on. Blake Trinan is now going to be pitching. Randy Johnson. It's another good guess, but no. The ball is one strike. Corey Seager, that's a good one, but no. Nope. Nope. Couple more. Just a couple more. All right, no balls, 2 strikes. Jeff McNeil is back on the roster for the Mets. NLCS roster, and, well, he's 0 for 1 in the postseason so far. Kurt Schilling, Madison Bumgarner. The 0-2 popped up, hit out over towards shallow center field. Hernandez will get under it, and he'll make the catch. So the answers, my friends, Michael Jack Schmidt. No. That was a good try, too. They're all good tries. Don Clendenin and Steve Pearce were the answers. Steve Pearce, if you remember, he won World Series MVP with the Boston Red Sox back in 2018. He did not start the season off, though, with the Red Sox. And Don Clendenin, that was a little bit before my time. Willie Stargell. And, nope, that is incorrect, too. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. And there's a ball. That was a great question. That's right, man. This is why I like getting people involved. I do. I really like the participation side of this. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Clendenin, actually, he passed away in 2005. I didn't realize that. He won World Series MVP back in 1969. But he started off the season with the Montreal Expos before he went to the Mets that year. Never heard of them. You never heard of Steve Pearce? No? Huh. 1-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called right down Broadway. And Trinan gets his first strikeout of the day. It takes different strokes to fill the world for sure. 54 people on here watching. Let's get 54 likes. Come on, man. 54 likes. Keep it coming. You know, the Dodgers aren't necessarily a young team. They do have a lot of, like, older veterans, too. It's interesting. Pitch on the way, and there's a called strike. I guess the Mets really aren't a young team either. Oh, 1 delivery, swing and a miss. And it's no balls, 2 strikes to Francisco Lindor. Oh, 2 delivery on the way. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over as Trinan gets back-to-back Ks. And we head to the top of the 8th. Clendenin was the 1969 World Series MVP for the Mets. That is correct. Played with the Mets from 1969 to 1971. And then played for the Cardinals in 1972. But before he was on the Mets, he played for the Montreal Expos. And right before that, he was on the Pirates. He was actually on the Pirates for his first 7 years. He played from 1961 to 1968 with the Pittsburgh Pirates. But during the expansion draft, with the first base prospect Al Oliver waiting in the wings, the Pirates decided to leave Clendenin unprotected for the 1968 MLB expansion draft, and he was selected by the Montreal Expos. And then the Expos ended up trading him and Jesus Alou to the Houston Astros for Rusty Staub. Rusty Staub, who was a 6-time All-Star and was a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame. Ended up playing with the Houston Colts and the slash the Astros. That's when they changed their name. And then it was on the Expos, the Mets, the Tigers, Expos, Rangers, and the Mets again. But yeah, that's who he was traded for. Interesting. Have a Clendenin baseball card with the Cardinals. Yeah, that was his last year. This was his last year, man. It's crazy. All right. So it's time to go to the top of the 8th. It's 4-0 LA. All right. All right, Kevin, thank you so much for coming on here, man. I appreciate it. There was 2 what? All right. Good night, man. Thanks so much for coming on here. Hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. We're in the top of the 8th. Nobody out. And the pitch. And there's a ball that's wide to Will Smith. One ball, no strikes. McGill still pitching and throws his 18th pitch off the plate. Steve Pearce, by the way, the other guy, is now 41 years old. So he's the only guy to play for all American League East teams. 2-0 pitch. Now it's ball 3 as it's inside. It's also, I believe, and somebody can fact check me about this, he's the only player to actually play for each team in a division. 3-0 pitch on the way, and there's a called strike. Remember, he was on the Orioles back in 2012, played with the Yankees in 2012, then went back to the Orioles in 2013 to 15, went to the Rays in 2016, the Orioles in 2016, again. Then he had a stint with the Blue Jays from 2017 to 18, and then was traded to the Red Sox in 2018 and played till 2019 with the Red Sox. 3-1, and there's a walk. A walk allowed by McGill. That's how the top of the 8th starts off, as Smith is aboard. There's Tommy Edman batting on the left side and glances at a fastball. That's high. One-0 pitch. That's up high and away for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. McGill with his 2,000th pitch. And he takes a 4-seamer at the kneecaps for strike 1. So yeah, Steve Pearce. 2-1 offering. And a foul ball. That one goes out of play 2. Trying to think of like other athletes with the last name Pierce or a name Pierce. You got Pierce Johnson, Paul Pierce. I think that those are like the only 2 I can name. 2-2. That misses down for ball 3. And the count is now full. Kike up next. Charge! 3-2 pitch on the way. Line drive it out over towards left field, and it'll be caught by Nimmo. And retreating back over to first is Will Smith. Never even heard of Steve Pearce? Oh, you don't remember his World Series MVP with the Red Sox? He was a right-handed hitter. He had a couple of big-time home runs. I mean, he wasn't like a big-time name, but you remember like Howie Kendrick? You know, Howie Kendrick got hot like in the 2019 World Series for the Nationals. Like, that was him. You know, he was just a key cog. I think Howie won the World Series MVP that year. The pitch. And there's a strike called at the knees. Charge my phone. That's great. I'll give you that. Steve Pearce sang for Journey, right? No, that's a Steve. Don't tell me what his name is. Steve. That's Steve Tyler. One strike. The next pitch to Kike Hernandez, and there's a strike as well. Steve A, Steve B, Steve C. Thinking of Stevie Nicks. Steve Perry. Got it. Good. Perry. 2-1 pitch. That misses high for ball 3. The drummer was Steve Smith. For Journey? Did they just like drop an ad in between a pitch? It's now 3 balls, 2 strikes. What are they doing? They really just did that. They just went to commercial break. In between pitches. Ha! That's weird. I'm sure social media is going off right now. Unless it's just my TV. It might just be, actually. Yep, for some reason it did just rewind. I don't know what the heck is going on. Three balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 8th inning. Ohtani waits up next. It's weird. Steve Perry, I got it. 3-2 on the way. Line drive. Hit out over to center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit in front of Harrison Bader. Smith stops over at second base. And Kike Hernandez now 3 for 5 today against the New York Mets. And now it's Shohei Ohtani coming up to bat. All right, let's go. Big time moment for Shohei. He's 0 for 3. Huh. 4-0 Dodgers. And Ohtani in the batter's box. Facing Tyler McGill. First pitch to Shohei, strike 1. It's a cutter at 88 miles per hour. And that catches the upper third of the strike zone. I get ads longer than the videos I want to watch. Can't keep leaving your screen. That's what happens. 0-1 to Ohtani. Fly ball. Hit out over towards right field. If it's fair, it's gone. It's a foul ball. Or do they say it's a home run? Screen froze for a second. They call it a home run. Oh, come on, TV. Did you really have to do that? It is a home run to Shohei Ohtani, and it's now 7-0 Dodgers. Wow. Let's see again. That thing was golfed. It looked like it was going to go. And Ohtani's look, yep, it was gone. Touchdown for the Dodgers. Crazy. Yep, that's a home run. It literally stopped like as soon as it like went over the pole. I probably should have just said the screen froze, but that's all right. It is a home run. Wow. 7-0 Dodgers. They are going to review this to see if it is a home run real quick, and they do confirm that it is indeed a home run for Shohei Ohtani. Wow. Told you every game is going to be a blowout. I mean, it wasn't really a blowout until now. I don't consider. I mean, yeah, it's like. I guess, yeah, you did say that. Like, when I usually think of blowout, I mean, like, it's going to be, like, a blowout early on. 1 ball, no strikes to Mookie Betts. And we're in the top of the 8th with 1 out. How about Shohei Ohtani, man? That was a big-time home run. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Betts. Strike 2 at the kneecaps. One-two pitch. That misses outside. Ohtani, that was his 4th career homer against the Mets. Has a .361 average. 2-2. That's down in the dirt for ball 3. Payoff pitch to Mookie Betts. Ground ball rolled over to third. Vientos has it, throws over to first, and Betts is retired. I'm sure that the analytics and all the people that love Shohei Ohtani, they're all going off on Twitter. Two outs, top of the 8th, and here's Freddie Freeman. And he takes a 4-seamer just below the kneecaps. McGill still pitching, and he fires. And it's down low for ball 2. The reason why I think that the Dodgers are up in this game, as Freeman will hit this one out over towards right field, and Marte is there and he'll make the catch, and the inning is over as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Shohei Ohtani, though, gives the Dodgers a 7-0 lead on a 3-run blast out to right field. It's his first ALCS home run, or NLCS home run, excuse me, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Man. What a day. Yeah. Shohei Ohtani's just him. But I was just going to say that, I think that the reason why the Dodgers are dominating today is because they're doing what the Phillies couldn't do, and that is get to the Mets bullpen early. They got to Severino, and the Phillies could not do that. Phillies let Severino. Think about this. Okay, I don't want to keep dwelling on the Phillies. Severino today went 4 2/3. Gave up 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. They made him throw 95 pitches today. Before today, though, Severino, in 3 of his last 5 outings, faced the Phillies. And in each of those games, went at least 6 innings. Went 6 innings, and all 3 of those games, he threw 86 pitches in 2 of them, and then had 91 in the third one, which was the last one. They took him out early. That was the game plan, and the Phillies just could not do that. And they ended up beating Severino. That was game 2, but I'm just saying, like, they finally got to him late. That was the problem. Eagles will beat the Giants no matter what, says Jan. Did we play the Giants this weekend? I probably should know this stuff. No, we don't play the Giants. We played the Bengals. Oh yeah, we do play the Giants this week. Huh. Wow, we played the Giants this week. Weird. I don't even know if we can win at MetLife, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I really don't know. It's pretty bad. Then we play the Bengals next week. I don't know, man. I don't even know if we can beat these teams. And then we still play at 8:20 against Jacksonville. That's, honestly, I'm not really looking forward to that either. I don't know. Bottom of the 8th. Kasperius is now on the bump for the Dodgers. The balls, 1 strike to Mark Vientos. And the 0-1 pitch. It's down and away for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Foul ball. Kiermaier's also in for the Dodgers. 1-2, and that misses high for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And the Mets are down to their final 5 outs. Wow. Just fine. Eating dinner. Thanks for asking. That is a Rob fold. You need to have the talk. Not only the love, if the players need to change its character, so does he. Oh, Serena, I brought that up too. Again, it's both. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're not wrong about that. You are absolutely correct about that. A 1 pitch. And that's a curveball that's up high. Lou says, I think that we will win this week. Saquon will go crazy. Next week versus the Bengals will be bad. For our defense, at least. Their D is bad. Jags, man. JJ, we aren't a Super Bowl team, but we may see a lot of wins like we saw last week. I don't want to get bought back in, Lou. I don't want to get bought back in. This team, this football team, they I don't know what their identity is. 1-2, and that's outside. Way outside for ball 2. This football team, they have their own issues. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs. Ugh. Charge. 3-2 delivery to Nimmo. Popped up. Hit out over towards foul ground. Third baseman gives it a look. And it goes out of play. It's Kike Hernandez. Yeah, we may see them rack up some wins, but at this point, even if they do win, I mean, yes, wins are wins, but I think we care about how it looks. 3-2 pitch. Fouled back over towards the screen. This is, I think we can make the playoffs wild card because I think that the Commanders are for real. Yeah, I do too. The Commanders are winning the division. They are. 3-2 on the way. High for ball 4, and Nimmo draws a 1-out walk. There's Jose Quintana. He's going to pitch tomorrow in game 4. And lose to the Jets is a Lou. Yeah. They haven't been playing well, though. No. Comes Alonso, who's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch he sees, high for ball 1. Ben Kasperius is 25 and is 6 feet 2 inches tall. 1-0 pitch, and that's inside. Jaden Daniels is going to be a menace for the next 10 years. Dude, he's really good. I don't know about the next 10 years because obviously he has to stay healthy, and he can't, like, you know, we don't know about regression or anything like that, but he does seem like he is a talent for years and years to come. He does. 2-0 to Alonso. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. Betts will give it a look, and it's out of play. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is good. Dude, I get, like, confused with him and then Jaden McDaniels for basketball. It's like, who's the guy from the Mets who also, there's the Giants backup quarterback. Same thing. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the next pitch, and there's a foul ball again. Let's hit the hat off. Oh, what the heck? Who's the guy? 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. Betts goes back over towards the track and makes the catch and puts 2 away. Who is it? Who's the Mets guy that I'm thinking of that has a similar name to a football player? Oh, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, I always get I try not to mix up those names. Tyrone and Tyrod Taylor. 2 gone, bottom of the 8th. Marte is up to bat, and the pitch is fouled away. They have a playoff pumpkin drink. The Mets. Huh. Man, we should have drafted Dalton. Dalton Connect, that was a horrid pick by Maury. Dalton looks really good. I'll tell you, Jared McCain's looking pretty good. I don't know if he got hurt or I heard somebody else got hurt. I saw a title from DJ from Running Back Philly. I'll have to go check it out. 0-2 pitch on the way, and there's a called strike 3 on the inside edge. And the inning is over. The Mets are down to their final 3 outs, but we go to the top of the 9th. It's 7-0 LA. Either way, they're playing the worst team other than the Dolphins and the Patriots. Eagles win, no problem. All right. Hold up. McCain had a rough landing tonight. Oh, boy. Can't wait to hear all about this. Tyrod ball joint. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live, bro. These are sort of like pajamas. I feel really comfy in this. I, like, want to go cuddle and, like, crawl into a ball after this game. I don't dislike McCain. That was a really weird transition. Alou says, I don't dislike McCain. Seems like a good kid. We need size and shooting, and Dalton is both. We just didn't need what McCain is. Another Maxey at best. Yeah, I wanted Dalton Connect too. I did. I thought that Dalton would have been good as a catch-and-shoot guy. Thought that he would have been a better fit. However, I don't know if they can convert Jared McCain into a point guard. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Yes, they have Reggie Jackson. But now you do have some extra size with Caleb Martin. You have Paul George, of course. You brought back Oubre. I think that they have more athleticism and more depth to them. You know, Adem Bona might be nice in size, but I do like ball handlers. We haven't had really good ball handlers for a while, and I'm hoping, because I agree with what you're saying. Yes, I wanted Dalton Connect too, and he is looking really good. I've watched his highlights. I haven't watched all the games, but I have watched his highlights, and he does look good. I think Dalton would have been a better fit because he's ready right now. McCain might be ready now. It's more of he may pan out to be a nice player, just a weird fit here, and we are in win now mode. Yes, that's fair. That's fair. I do think that McCain can contribute, but is he going to get the minutes this year? I don't know. I don't know if Dalton Connect would have gotten the veteran minutes either with Oubre and whoever, but I don't know. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that now, I was mad about it at first, but I'm not as mad. That could change, though. I did want Dalton, though. 1-1 to Max Muncy. Fly ball. Hit out over to right field. And that is way out of here. Into the second deck it goes. Max Muncy with his third homer of the postseason. And he waves goodbye to the Mets fans. And the Dodgers lead it 8-0. Oh, man. That thing was rocked out to right. He got it right down the middle. Muncy was ready and did not miss a beat on that fastball. Thing just barely went into the first row of the second deck. And now it's Teoscar coming up. And the pitch that he sees. And there's a called strike. I don't know how he gets... He's a great power hitter, man. 0-1, swing and a miss to Teoscar Hernandez. He's a really good power hitter. Hernandez 0 for 4. And the 0-2, foul ball. McGill's still pitching, by the way. 50 pitches. 0-2. There's a breaking ball that's in the dirt. Shane, I got an authentic signed Dawkins jersey. My friend had an internship with the Eagles, and I had a Mitchell and Ness black Dawkins jersey, and he got it signed for me, and I framed it. That's really cool. I actually met Brian Dawkins. Really nice guy. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called at the kneecaps. And there is out number 2. Or out number 1, that is. Excuse me. Not nice to rub it in, but my goodness, it's nice to serve the Mets, dude. Muncy crushed that thing. Here comes Chris Taylor, who's 0 for 5 in the postseason. 1 ball, no strikes. Are the stands emptying, JJ? Oh, yeah, people Yeah, people have been filing out, man. Not a lot of people behind home plate. I mean, there's still some people left. There are. Still is a good amount. 2 balls, no strikes to Chris Taylor. And the pitch. Foul ball back towards the screen. That's awesome, JJ. Yeah, he seems like a very... I'll tell you a funny story. Remind me to tell you a funny story about him, like when we go to the bottom of the 9th. I'll do that. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's over, ladies and gentlemen, says Kenny the Jet Smith. 2-1, swing and a miss. John Williams, JJ and the Freaks already have a lead singer, although the fat lady turned up to the early for the Phillies this year. It's not over till the fat lady sings. I always wanted to figure out like where that came from or where that stemmed from. 2-2, foul ball. I mean, they're still leaving McGill to pitch. It's like, I mean, I guess at this point, why not? But they didn't go to Diaz tonight. They just sort of waved the white flag. 2-2, high and inside for ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And that is just up high, according to the home plate umpire. And Taylor will walk over to first base. With 1 out. Sorry about that. One out in the top of the 9th. The pitch, it's 94 miles per hour. It came from me. No, it's a saying, God knows who started it. Yeah. It came from me, says Serena. That's funny. 0-1 pitch, ground ball into left field for a base hit. That's going to put runners over at first and second base. Taylor stops at second. So Will Smith gets on with a single. And coming up to bat is Tommy Edman. All right. Edman will be batting on the left side. And Kike Hernandez is up next. And if it gets any further, Ohtani will get another at-bat. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's definitely not as many fans out there now. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. 8-0 Dodgers. The pitch to Edman. Swing and a miss. Who started the fire? We didn't start the fire. It was always burning till the world. Since the world was turning. Yeah, that's right. 0-1. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Charge! I go with pitch number 64. And it's outside. According to the Library of Congress book, respectfully quoted, published last year, says Serena, the phrase, quote-unquote, the opera ain't over till the fat lady sings was coined in 1978 by Dan Cook, who's a sports writer from San Antonio. Pitch on the way. Ground ball. Hit over towards first base. They'll flip over the second. There's 1. That's all that they're going to get. And that's just going to put runners over at the corners. So just to finish up that thought really quickly, after his town's basketball team had gone up in a championship series. That's interesting. Huh. Good job, Serena. Wow. I got to give you that. Good for you, Serena, man. That was, man. Huh, thanks. Thank you. I've always been curious about that. I just keep forgetting to look that up. All right, top of the 9th, 2 outs. And Kike Hernandez is up to bat. Ohtani's up next. If Hernandez gets on. First pitch, outside. Too bad we didn't get to face the bad Mets bullpen. We would have crushed. Oh, wait, never mind, says Larry. Sad. Really sad. 1-0 to Hernandez. Strike one at 95 miles per hour. This game is over 3 hours old. Long live Google. That's right. 1-1. Strike two. Painted perfectly on the outside corner. Whoever just subscribed, thank you so much for becoming a Philly freak on Play-by-Play with JJ. Appreciate you. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. 8-0 Dodgers. 1-2. Foul ball. And we got the U.S. to thank for the saying. That's right. Yes. You're funny. You're funny. I love you guys, man. It's like the pot calling the kettle of some beach. 1-2 pitch. There's a foul ball. I never heard of that one before. Huh. Or a needle in a haystack. I wonder like where that came from. Huh. Where did that originate from? 1 ball, 2 strikes, and another foul ball on the next pitch. 6 pitches in Kike Hernandez, who's had quite himself a day today, just continues to battle. Serena, where are you located from again? The Netherlands. Address and phone number required. Just kidding, says Jane. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? They say yes, he did over at first base. And the inning is over. However, Max Muncy adds on to the Dodgers lead. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers are 3 outs away from taking Game 3 of the NLCS. Okay. We'll be back on for Game 4 tomorrow night. That game will be at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. We're not going to do the Yankees-Guardians game. We'll do it, though, on... We'll do a doubleheader on Friday. Is that Friday or is that Thursday? Wait, tomorrow... Tomorrow is Thursday. Yes. Thought you were in Holland. No, the Netherlands. Good stuff. 2 more subs so we get to 4610. 4,610 subscribers. By the way, the Bruins now lead a 4-2 against the Colorado Avalanche. Gotta play a little sound here. Wow. Yeah. That's, Cale Makar just actually got a goal. He's a good player, man. Who scored for the Bruins? Marchand did not score. Pasternak did. Coyle scored. Lindholm scored. And Koepke scored as well. Where's Patrice Bergeron? Where did Bergeron go? Is he hurt? Or did he retire? Am I missing something? Patrice Bergeron. Yeah, he did. Played 19 years. Yep, he's done. I didn't realize that. Did not realize he was done. Wow. Huh. I did not know. All right, Kasperius is now going to pitch in the bottom of the ninth. There's a Mets fan holding a sign that says, "We get back up." And another one that says, "You gotta believe," all painted in orange. Bottom of the ninth. And JD Martinez will lead things off. Pitch to JD. And there's a foul ball that goes out of play over towards the right field side. Got 41 people tuning in. Thank you all so much for being on here. It means the world to me, for sure. I'll be back on tomorrow night for Game 4. A 1 high and inside for ball 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Kasperius with a big windup, and here it comes. It's outside again for ball 2. Larry, stop spamming the chat. I'm kidding. I know it's not your fault. 2-1. That misses outside for ball 3. I'm really happy that you and Jane are safe, and everybody from Florida that at least I know on here is okay. 3-1. There's a called strike. Do the Mets get back tomorrow, or do the Dodgers go up 3-1? That's a good question. 3-2 pitch on the way. Foul ball again. I think that the Mets get the series back to a tie series. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Right at the kneecaps on the inside corner. There's one out in the bottom of the ninth. When was the last time the Mets got shut out in the postseason? Here's a trivia question. Huh. Bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And the pitch to Iglesias. There's a strike called. That's a comeback. I'm not losing another bet. 0-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball hit over towards second base. Scooped up by Lux. Throw over to first. And there's 2 away in the bottom of the ninth. When was the last time the Mets got shut out in the postseason? Before the 9-0. Oh, wait, duh. They got shut out 9-0. The pitch. It's popped up from Harrison Bader. Hit out over towards shallow left field. Hernandez has it, and I'll make the catch. And the ball game is over. The Dodgers are able to shut out the Mets for the second time in the NLCS. And the Dodgers become the first team with 3 shutout wins by 7 or more runs in a single postseason. And now go up in the series 2-1 against the New York Mets. Just like that. Wow. Wow. All right, so let's make sure that we change our graphic right now. All right, so 2-1 now is the series. 3 shutout wins by 7 or more runs in a 5-game span, which is the first time in franchise history in regular and postseason. During the regular and postseason. That's crazy. So, LA Dodgers. LAD leads 2-1. Okay. All right. What Mets player made you gotta believe their battle cry? Y'all are funny. Asia, thanks so much for popping on. Hope I broke the crystal ball. Threw it out the window. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, so Dodgers take Game 3. What's the schedule now, JJ? Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow the Yankees play the Guardians at 5:08. I'm not going to be covering that game. I will be covering the Dodgers Mets game, which will take place at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be Yamamoto going up against Jose Quintana. So the ALCS game, that's at 5:08. That's Game 3. The Yankees lead the series 2-0. And then the Dodgers are playing the Mets. That'll be Game 4 at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. Yamamoto will be facing Quintana. That should be a really interesting matchup, honestly. All right. I told you about Needle in a Haystack play-by-play with JJ. I forget what you said. I'll have to go back to the tape. I'll have to do that. All right. Love you all, and I will catch you all tomorrow night. Also, be on the lookout for another Phillies podcast tomorrow, and also I'm going to be doing a Sixers collab tomorrow as well. So we got some content coming out. We don't stop. I am not a bot. Beep boop. Beep boop bop. That's from SpongeBob, I think. All right. Love you guys. Lila Tov. Good night. And I will catch you all on the next one. I know where the Mets can stick that OMG sign. Oh, stop. Keep it PG. All right. Good night. On that note, good night. Love you all. Bye. See you tomorrow.